Kickoff as we got the Casey General Store Midwest Modifieds over in the staging area. We'll roll them out here very shortly as we get the heat race started. Jeremy Lahey leads them out, car number 20 in the Rick's Tire Machine. Justin Wald going to start back a little bit in the field in the Wald Excavating number 7. We'll keep an eye on him, one of our regular runners. Expect him to make his way up towards the front. Trent Robinson coming out a little bit late in car number 27. We'll give him a chance to get caught up. Like Justin Wald making contact there, and he'll have to go to the pit area right front down on the 7 car. So we'll try one more time. Sean Pendelton in the 96 car, starting back deep in the field. Green in the air as we race down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4. Lahey back into the number 2 spot. He'll try to chase down that 50 machine. Leroy Morrison in car number 50 leading this race. 7 car running up through the field. Making a little bit of contact with Jeremy Lahey as the top 4 roll into turns 3 and 4 side by side. Good battle coming off turn 4. Looking for the lead is that 7. Off turn number 2, new leader down the backstretch. And now another pass for the lead off turn number 4. That's Mark Simon in the 7 car giving up the lead. Billy Spillman in car number 63 taking over that top spot. White flag in the air. Coming off turn number 4, final time. Going to be checkered flag in the air for Billy Spillman. Mark Simon finishing up in the number 2 spot. Jeremy Lahey finishing up in 3rd. As the green flag was dropped there. Holding up Doug Scism just a little bit. And Richard Johnson not too happy. He'll go to the back of the pack. Tough break for him, as that car was on the charge. All right, we'll get Kyle Bates up there in the number 4 position. Kyle Bates sponsored by Bubba's Barbecue, and got a new skin on that race car tonight, so not sponsored up like we normally see. But Kyle Bates with feature wins here at Springfield Raceway. We'll keep an eye on him as he'll start on the outside of row number 2. Justin Wald. Getting ready to come off turn number 4. Green in the air. Ken Walker brings him in. McClellan once again out to the early lead. Kyle Bates swinging around the outside. He'll try to take over the lead. Falls back in line. Walker back to 3rd. Scism in 4th. Now making the move on the 51. Johnson up into the 5th spot. He'll try to move forward as 1 lap is in the books. McClellan, your leader. McClellan out in front, rubbing on each other a little bit, coming off turn number 4. Doug Scism, Ken Walker going at it. They get it straightened out. Back to turn number 2. Scism, and now Scism with problems in that 122. More than likely right front down on that one car. McClellan, your leader. Kyle Bates running in second. Jeremy Hazel third. Caution out. Doug Scism and Ken Walker really rubbing up pretty hard with one another there, and Doug Scism's going to pay the price as that one car got a right front down. And he'll head back to the pit area and get ready for a B main, as we'll get the one to go here at the line.
All right, McClellan looking for a green flag restart this time. Bates right behind him. Here they come off of turn number 4. Bates looking up at the top side. Nothing doing right there. He'll fall in line. Here they come down the backstretch. Into turn number 3. Bates has to check up just a little bit to keep out of the back of McClellan. And he'll continue to lead. Here comes Bates on the top side. McClellan covers that as they go down the backstretch here into turn number 3. Down on the bottom goes McClellan. Bates looking down on the inside off of turn number 4. Right now, McClellan making that car pretty wide. Here goes Bates to the outside. He's got a good run on the outside as they go down the backstretch. We'll see if he can complete that pass as they come through 3 and 4. They're going to be door to door off of turn number 4. It's going to be Kyle Bates by a few inches as they come across the start-finish line. Now in the backstretch, now the 74 car. Out by himself as they come off of turn number 4. He'll take the white flag. Only one more lap to go. Here comes the 15 car now challenging for that number 2 spot on this last lap. He'll get it as Bates takes the win. Kyle Bates picking up that heat race win at 74. What have you ran so far?
This.
Oh, this is it?
This is heat race number
2.
Tim Petty and the 228.
Yes.
Boys, I'm going to fish out of water here.
Well, I hate for you to do that because some of them we don't need.
All right, next group of cars coming out onto the speedway.
I didn't realize this is what we were going to get.
Some of them we know. The late models we.
All right, looking for a green flag on this next heat race. Jonathon Dean in the number 7, Campbell in the 83, Keeper in the 81. Craig Yeoman is the number 84 car. Craig Yeoman in the number 84. Oh, they're thinking 3 wide in the backstretch as they go into turns 3 and 4. Yeoman sideways as they come off the corner. It's going to be Keeper. Campbell trying to get that number 2 spot away from Yeoman over there in turn number 2. Right there behind him, here comes the Maggard machine, the 156. Dakota Maggard into the number, trying to get that number 3 spot. Now he falls back into the number 4 spot. Here comes the 99 around the outside. He'll have that number 4 spot. That is Jerry Brown, I believe, in the number 99. Up front, it's Elisha Keeper in the 81 card. Leads the way. Campbell in the number 83, running in the number 2 spot. Midwest Modifieds, Casey's General Stores. Midwest Modifieds. It's a convenience store and a whole lot more. There's one right around the corner from you. As the battle heated up now between Jerry Brown and Yeoman for that number 3 spot. And Brown way up high. He almost loses it off the banking over there coming off of turn number 2. He reels it in, but now he's trying to keep up. Try to stay ahead of that Dakota Maggard machine, 156. 3-car battle back there between Maggard, Lankton, and Jonathon Dean. White flag is out. It's Keeter taking the white. Here they come off of turn number 4 for the final time. And it's going to be Keeter, Campbell, Yeoman, and oh no. Big problems for Keeter, or for Elisha Keeper as he comes off the start-finish line. And don't look good. A big puff of smoke and a lot of fluid on the track. Over here in turn number 1 from the 81 of Elisha Keeper, your heat race winner. Jamey Petty leads him out in the number 43. And it's going to be Thompson in the 929. Aust in the number 72. Donny Aust in the number 34. And I believe that's Terry Phillips in the number 41. Tim Petty, the 228. No, that. And Brendan Lyons is the number 28 back there, black and green 28. Brandon Lyons. I believe that's going to be Lampy in the number 17. Now check that. That is the 14. I believe that is Josh Paul. Josh Paul in the number 14 back there. All right. Looks like we got late models lining up over in the staging area. They'll be the next heat races out on the racetrack. Midwest Modifieds, final heat race. Midwest Modifieds been very competitive all season long. Had some good races, had a good points battle all the way down to the end. Elisha Keeper finally picking up that season championship. Glad you chose to be with us today, folks. Glad you was here. Beautiful day for the Turkey Bowl 12. Going to be a lot of racing this afternoon. Glad you're here to be with us.
About 3 times as big here as it was the last 2 races. Oh my goodness.
All right, looks like we may be ready for a start this time. All right, looks like one more time around before we get the green flag. I believe that may be Chad Stoss in this 3 on the pole. We are still compiling information up here in the booth. We apologize for that. But we'll get that for you just as soon as we can. Here they come into turns 3 and 4, looking for a green flag. And here we go through turns 1 and 2 for the first time. Everybody through clean. Into turn number 3. Aust up on the top side, battling for that number 2 spot as they come off turn number 4. It's going to be Petty leading lap number 1. Aust right on his bumper. A few cars almost banging off each other as they come off the corner. We stay green. Here they come through turns 3 and 4. Looking at the top side. Here comes Donny Aust. Aust on the top side, can't quite make the pass. Petty will hold on. At number 43, Petty Construction Machine now gives up the lead as Aust goes around the outside. He'll pick up the number 1 spot. Aust is your leader as they come through turns 3 and 4. Petty back to the number 2 spot. Phillips up to the number 3 spot, the number 41. Now here comes the 3 car back on the inside. He's looking for that number 3 spot. Had it, lost it, now he wants it back. Aust stretching out that lead now over Petty. Down the backstretch they go into turns 3 and 4. He'll see the white flag this time by. One more lap to go. Andy Aust running away with this heat racing at number 72. Here he comes, Andy Aust off turn number 4. He'll pick up the heat race win. Petty will finish in the number 2 spot. Yeah, there you go. And that is CB3. That is Matt Dorssom. Matt Dorssom. And I didn't have that name earlier. Matt Dorssom, the CB3, made a bid there for finishing up there in the top 2. He will finish in the number 3 spot.